Ladies and gentlemen, I just did 8,600 steps in what felt like super swamp weather here in Houston, Texas. The air was really wet. And hey, remember, I've been doing this for over 9 years, and I think people have become desensitized in a way towards really wild, weird weather. And I'm just saying, this weather situation seems a bit wild and weird. We're watching the giant storm starting across, up in the Northeast and then down into Texas. And so, 5 days after an eclipse, we watch for a major storm or a hurricane. And it is 5 days after the full blood moon Scorpio eclipse thingy that happened, And so we are watching, and yeah, this is pretty electric. That's what I'll go ahead and I'll call it. I'll say this event seems pretty dang electric. And so it seems like weird, wild weather. And so if you're in any of the zones, I was trying to get my steps in since I'm down here, right over there, before this comes. So I'll be getting the other 1,400 steps in after this video, because this will be my 45th day in a row that my fat ass has walked 10,000 steps. Trying to get back into Thor Love and Thunder shape. Ooh, gravity waves. Did you see them? Look over here. Over the Colorado. Remember, they've gotten a lot of snow. It's all connected. Mike Mars put together this. It's like the storm area is almost over the totality area of our next total solar eclipse that'll go over the US of A. In 2024. So that's interesting, right? Yep. Less than a year away. April 8th, 2024. And so here I am with you on a very chill Saturday night doing what I do, which is just watching all the things as your planetary defense commander. And thanks again for all the love and attention, I guess. And just being cool over the years, as life has just gotten crazier and more hectic. And I was thinking, man, you know what? Like, they've really monetized people's confusion, hate, anger. They monetized gossip and rumor. And hopefully we can shift back to making life a cooler place and being better towards each other and as a collective. But, the big machine is probably not going to be all into having a roaring 20s, would be my guess. Yeah, this is the sun. The sun has been super duper active. You can see a lot of filaments tearing off, popping, solar flares, coronal mass ejections, a little bit of everything. And then there's our friend, the black box. He pops in just real fast. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things. We live in interesting times, indeed. But what's really crazy in the 2020s? Dating. Although technically I don't think I've dated in the 2020s. It just seems like a wild thing to do in strange times and strange days. When everybody in some way or another seems to be hanging on by a thread, whether it be mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Yeah, things are strange. But I'm cool as a cucumber that's been in the freezer. And, as I've stated before, I don't see a reason to be into Bitcoin or into crypto until spring of 2023. When Saturn leaves Aquarius, and Tether doesn't seem to have recovered, and it is like the backbone of cryptocurrencies, a quote-unquote asterisk stablecoin. Asterisk. Man, I want a snow cone. I wonder if there are any 24-hour snow cone places. Probably not. You would need to be hitting on all cylinders as a city to have one of those. Yeah, Coinbase admits that, hey man, if you have your crypto in the exchange when it goes bankrupt, you would probably lose your crypto. All right, I've been recommending things that may or may not make you happy. One is the new Harry Styles album. I really like the song's music at a sushi restaurant. And Grape Juice. Also, there's an old sitcom called Community, which is fantastic. And then there's a show on HBO called Hacks. And then there's Barry on HBO if you want something a little more darker. Yeah, the hail lately has been off the chart and off the chain. Man, I really want to visit New York again sometime in the future. Spike Lee asking, did you get your Biggie Metro card for the people in New York? If I was there, I would have got one. Man, Pulp Fiction hit Cannes 28 years ago. Did you ever see that movie? I saw it in the theater. Yes, it was one of the most influential films of my lifetime for sure. Hey, I bet somewhere in the future I'll end up getting a dog or a cat. Anyway, this is a lot of snow in Colorado. This is just a late night, chill Saturday night, me hanging out with you. Mark Tyrellio, spring snowy-o, over a foot of snow seen today from West Cliff, Colorado. Yeah, so the weather's wild, totally wild. And the prayer warriors and the atmospheric defense team are going to have their hands full this hurricane season, I believe. And Asteroid Fight Club and Houston Chronicles like, yeah, a lot of signs are pointing towards monster hurricane season coming. And in my opinion, a monster fire season has already started and will continue for months, definitely through the summer. Hey, Solano County, isn't Solano a cryptocurrency? If that's a sign, your crypto's burning. All right, I hope you are having a super duper fantastic evening. You're going to have a wonderful Sunday. I hope. Speaking of spikes, Spike Weather is all for fantasy model runs, but what the hell is this? You're talking about Arizona, Utah, California. Hey, why not everybody? But yeah, this would be crazy, huh? 6 hours ago, there were 59 storm warnings and counting. Storms everywhere in summer, except it's still May. This is Catherine Prosevic. Shout out to all the Georgias out there. 7 days of the sun. Yeah, dude, things are crazy. Things are wild. Things are interesting. As solar cycle 25 continues to grow stronger and more peakier, California, the right flank, is making a push towards a structured resource being assigned for structured defense in the owl fire. Parts of the Canada, including Ontario, have had some wild weather over the last half a day. It's almost like a alien armada of weather clouds that are attacking people with lightning, except for they're not really attacking, they're just bringing weather. Anyway, I was just saying, yeah, the weather seems interesting at the moment. And, the Northeast, tomorrow, you guys will have a chance for more severe weather up around here and then into Canada. And this is a simple reminder that, yeah, it looks like you could definitely be getting some heavy rain and flooding in Texas and Arkansas and Oklahoma and possibly Mississippi, Alabama. And so, over there, that's 5 to 7 inches of rain predicted for a large swath. So we'll have to continue to pay attention because that's what we do. Man, so you get the pink strip and then the whole, it's cold and blizzardy on Colorado. And then you got floods up here. See, that's a weird weather map. Just kind of seems kind of weird, And the energy's been way too melancholy for my taste. Bum 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 ba da ba da bum bum ba da ba da dun 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 dun. Yeah, so here we're looking at mixed precipitation over the next 48 hours with the darker green, meaning chance of heavier rain. And so you can see, I really need to get out there and get those last 1,600 steps in. So it's to rain here in Houston about 11 p.m. And then, yeah, but it looks like we'll be getting a lot of rain over the next 48 hours in Texas and in a lot of other states. So just stay aware, yo. Yeah, so it just seems like there's a lot of lightning happening. Lots of lightning. I guess that's my point. And then it's weird how this whole area blows up at the same time, in my opinion. All right. So this was just a super laid back, super chill. How are you guys doing tonight? Let's hang out and talk about how weird the weather is. In my opinion, if you want to be someone's like, the weather is totally normal, just like it is all the time, then that's fine. That's your opinion. I hope you have a happy 4th of July. I hope you have a great night and a wonderful weekend. And super duper absolute thank you to Asteroid Fight Club. You guys are utterly incredible to me all the time, which is why I try to do such a great job for y'all. I only have $454 left to raise to hit my May THORnews Fundraiser. So please, if you want to donate, you can send it to my snail mail, my PayPal, my Venmo, my CashApp, my Patron, and allow me to say thank you to Super Rissa Califrisky Riss Alistic Explia Rissa Docious Oh So Precious. I'll get better at saying that. Andy, Shams, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, Christine, Mary, Cody, Risk Licorice Risk Frisk, OGF, Ralph, Jesus Loves Gays on Facebook, Michelle, Caris Cellophane, James, Stephanie, Frisk Risk, John, Tyler, Texas Angel, Patricia, Alexis, Lauren, Barbara, Glenda, Arnica, Lightsoul, Dan, Marlita, Brian, Ann, Max, Teresa, Ricks, 1988. You guys are all super duper absolutely amazing, and I super appreciate you, and I want you to have a great night and a great weekend, and I will talk to you in the near future. This is what I do. Peace out. God bless everyone.